All right. Sorry, viewers. Back live. We were talking about the letter. This is a KPFA video channel. You streaming. Follow us on Twitter at KPFA Stream. And like I said, we were talking about a letter that they're proposing veterans take. So if you notice the person behind me, their card said please. Ken is the name?
Ken.
Ken's card says take. Ken, thanks for talking to me. I'm going to move on down to letter from veterans.
See you later.
And you can see now moving down. Thanks you to tuning in, you 7 viewers. Tweet your friends to follow us at KPFA Stream. How you doing,
All right,
letter?
How about you?
I'm good. So if you can see, he says letter. Please take letter. And then down there it's from. Way down there is vets. We're making our way there. So are you a veteran, sir?
No, sir, I'm not. Supporter of them.
Supporter of them?
Supporter of Veterans for Peace.
So why come out here and be at the base to protest the drones?
You know, feels like a good place to be right now.
Good place to be. What is it particularly about the drones that brings you here?
Well, I feel that killing people in another country remotely is not only cowardly, but it does not endear us to those people if we're trying to look for peace and trying to help create peace and trying to be an example. I think it's setting a bad example.
What do you say about someone that might be like the pro-drone folks that were here today that, okay, they're killing over there with remote control. It may seem cowardly in your eyes, but actually it keeps American soldiers out of harm's way is one of the arguments. So what do you think about, keeping our soldiers here at the Air Force Base in Nevada right here, but the drones are actually flying over other countries. So what would you say to the fact that one of their arguments is that it keeps our soldiers safe?
Well, I would say I would have to refer to other statistics that I've seen, and I can't quote it exactly, but that we're actually doing more to encourage terrorism and hatred towards America rather than seeing us as helping. And so in that situation, I think it's actually creating more harm and potentially putting more of our soldiers in harm's way in the long run.
And what about something happening over here, hon?
They have police on every corner, including back here.
We'll get a little report here. So yeah, the police are heavy right now. They're putting out cones for our safety. Thank you, because it's scary crossing that highway.
Yes.
I was a little nervous. Let's look over your shoulder here. I don't know, I can't zoom, but try to get a look at that, y'all out there. There's a, well, they say if the tail goes up if the tail fin goes up, it's one of the Reapers. So that could be a Reaper drone flying in for, well, really it's just testing here. I guess the U.S. military now, as we know, is training more UAV pilots than actual fixed-wing pilots. So the drone is heading in, touching down. See if it lands, actually. Sorry you can't really see it, but it's coming in a few feet off the ground. Looks like it's about to touch the ground, and it has. See if it relaunches, because they've been doing touch and goes all day. Back in the air. So if I hold it here for another second or two, you'll see it rise up over the silhouette of that mountain, possibly. Well, it's hard to see, but it's up there. It's banking right. Maybe you'll get a glimpse of that. Anyways, moving on. Please take letter. Thank you, sir.
Take care.
From veterans. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well, thank you.
I just been going down the chain from please to from so far. Sorry, my own shadow's in the shot. So how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing well.
So what brings you out to fight the drones in particularly?
Well, they're the automated way of murdering people, and it's seen as cowardly from a large portion of the world, and it's just another piece of the puzzle or a piece of the machinery of a doctrine of warfare called network-centric warfare, where warfare has become automated and mechanized, and one piece of network-centric warfare that a lot of people don't understand or really know about, and which it was created under Rumsfeld's Secretary of Defense by Admiral Arthur Chabrowski. It was his invention, and what it amounts to is using the might of the military as a vanguard to advance the global corporatist capitalist model of economics. And that's why you see them being used in remote parts of the world that don't follow that model. And essentially what they're doing is cleaning house. Except what they're doing also is making a lot of enemies, people hating Americans, or hating our government even that much more. I've been to the tribal regions of Pakistan, and I've met with people who I'm sure were members of the Taliban and others living in those communities that don't hate Americans, but they hate what we're doing or using these technologies. So, and also they're creating a situation which creates more possibilities of quote-unquote terrorism. So now they're using and planning to incorporate into our own airspace, which back home, I'm from Fairbanks, Alaska. The government has awarded the University of Alaska, and Alaska is one of the 6 areas for integrating these devices into civil airspace. And I can see as the economy goes worse and the separation of wealth gets worse and worse, I can see another economic downturn. I can see technologies like these being used to keep our own people down. So I think this is very dangerous, and it's insanity is what it is, and it needs to be stopped. One interesting point you made, a few weeks ago I was in Cuba, and I got to visit with doctors and the college that teaches doctors, and one of the things I learned is that one of the major exports of Cuba is medicine and doctors. And then when I came home from Cuba, I saw a headline in our local newspaper that said President Obama agrees to allow the export of armed drones to NATO countries. Well, Cuba's on the international terrorist list, and they export doctors, and we're exporting killer drones. That's I think, a very dark irony.
And we make the terror list.
Yeah, definitely we should be on it. The United States.
We create it, but we don't get on it. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
So we're at from. Remember I started way down there. Please take letters from. We have a young lady here.
Well, I'm not actually with that chapter because I'm too far away, so I'm between there and San Jose. Jack Ford. Hi.
Little meeting of the minds here. Sorry about my tripod, y'all. So thank you for tuning in, you 6 viewers. Going to move on. So it says veterans there. You can see. Let's go to the guy with the letters. See what's happening here. So you're tuned in to the KPFA video channel. Thank you to your 6 viewers. Please call, text, tweet your friends. Tell them to tune into the kpfa.org video channel. So we have, please take letters from vets here. Got a flood of cars coming out. See if someone's going to stop today and take it. You mind if I jump closer, sir, and get you while you're in action?
Okay.
You're the one with the letter here. How many of you have stopped today? Anybody?
I've got about 10 of them stopped and picked up a copy of the letter, so not bad, because it's pretty hard to hand out literature here right in front of the MPs and the Highway Patrol and everybody else.
And they might not want to be on camera with me here. It's probably not.
They were smiling and holding their hand out, so they took it.
Well, give us a little summary of what the letter says in there.
Well, it's quite a bit to read. That we're veterans. The Veterans for Peace is here. We're not arguing with the military people on base, but we have an argument with our government killing people all over the world. and we're asking them to stop and see us or call us, and we'll try to help them, especially if they have PTSD or something. So this is a lot of people having trouble in the military now. I personally have talked to several that have PTSD, and it's from the drones. I mean, these are just the drone people that I've talked to, and several of them that have PTSD. One of them got out early. They're working 12-hour days, 7 days a week. That doesn't, they don't let truck drivers do that on the highways here, do they? They don't let you work in a mill somewhere for seven days a week, 12 hours a day.
Well, they don't want them killing nobody.
Yeah, no, but the 12 hours later, who knows when you're going to pull a trigger on somebody overseas, but nobody cares if it's a brown face that you're looking at. So, yeah, it's...
Well, I'll leave you be because I feel like we're imposing on people.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of traffic. Thank you.
All right, sir, thank you. Sarah, you want to hold this for a second so I can plug my battery in? We're getting low on battery.
Oh yeah, just keep me out of it. I'm just going to be lurking.
People in Franklin here trying to find a battery supply, which I lost.
I'm lurking. Beautiful mountains, so that I could be reminded that it will be very freezing this evening.
Reached a low of 22 degrees last night, so we heard. Let me stand by while I plug in. There we go. Here we go. One more moment.
I'll hold it. You want me to hold it?
Okay. All right, so we got a little extra power here. We're going to try to hang on for a little while longer. Let's take you back up the road. This is pretty big action here. Get a shot of everybody.
Stop killing innocent people, please.
Yes, I'm for that.
I held the thing down.
Another sign. So there's another little posse of patrol vehicles. More cars are beginning to flood out. It's a real busy time of the day. We've got Father Louis still holding the signs. Another veteran out here. Thank you, sir. More Veterans for Peace.
Sometimes you can't make it from Iowa City yet.
How would you say, Ed, if you're there?
Yeah.